a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I'm found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. Oh, 'twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. Oh, how precious still that grace appeared. The hour I first believed. Oh, through many dangers, oh, toils and snares, we have all already come. Oh, we've come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead. Hey, everybody. This is Dorcas Chandler at dorcasgazelle.com. I hope you're having a wonderful life. I told you I would come back and talk to you about my exercise programs that we're doing, and I am really excited. I just came through physical therapy a couple of weeks ago, and I'm able to sit up without pain, which is a blessing. And I'm able to do exercise in the chair and or standing up. I can't still stand up like I would like to, but I am doing so much better. So where should I start? I think I'm going to start here. On May the 26th, 2021, I wanted something different for my life. Not only exercise, I just needed something different for my life. But exercise is a very important component in my life because I like to do it. And so what happened that day was I was asking God on the 25th, I said, Lord, I just would like to do something different. I want to do something different in my life. And so, and I was saying, I got burnt out with doing exercise in the bed. And so, as I've told you, that a friend of mine called, and she told me, she said, Dorcas, happy anniversary. People said, Dorcas, anniversary? Yeah, that's what she said. And she said, because it's the 26th, and you're still doing what you're doing as far as your weight. And I said, yeah, but I want something different. I want to do something different. And so I told her about the situation that I had saw this lady exercising her legs and stuff with a QB, and for people that needed low impact exercise the night before on the 25th. So I said, I wanted to get it, but I didn't know. Yeah, should I invest that kind of money into this equipment? So while I'm talking to my friend, and I know I'm going over this again, just bear with me. Um, my friend told me, okay, which one is it, Dorcas? And the one I wanted was $349. And so I was going to get it on my credit card. Am I going to get it? Maybe I should wait. So then, as I'm talking to my friend, she's like, okay, what's your shipping address? I said, what are you doing? And she said, I just got you the QB. And I said, no, I'm not telling you this to just get me the QB. And she said, Dorcas, I'm getting you the QB. And so she got the QB for me. And I was so grateful. I still am grateful. I have the best friends in the world because they hear my heart and they love me in spite of me. And so anyway, she ordered the QB. I got the QB, and then I started exercising on it, and I could only do like maybe 5 sliders when I first started, and then I could do 30, and I was like, I was doing a great thing when I could just do it for 30 slides, and then I moved up to 100. So when I moved up to 100, what I started doing is I started doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that made me do 300. And then that was really kind of taxing on my legs and my body because I hadn't been doing that kind of exercise and I haven't been exercising my legs. So anyway, I had to kind of come down off of that and do it like twice a day. So I did, and I was grateful for that. And I just felt so different. I was sitting up doing exercise. And so then I also was coming through physical therapy at the same time. And the greatest physical therapist came to my house, and man, she worked me, she worked my body, she just a lot of different things. And so now I am able to sit up with little or no pain at all. And that has been a 20-year experience. But I'm not going back, I'm moving forward. So I'm grateful for that. And then I was like, well, God, I need to get my mail. I need somebody to pick up my mail. And there was this lady outside, and I didn't know her name. And it just dropped. Well, ask her to get your mail. You see her all the time. And I said, but to bring my mail? I don't even know her to entrust her with my mail. Just asked her. And so I don't even know the lady's name. Just asked her, could she get your mail? So I got up and I went to the door and I said, hey, how you doing? She said, fine. I said, what's your name? She said, Tina. I said, Tina, could you come here for a minute? Sure. Tina came over. And I said, I'm not able to get my mail. And I'm wondering, could you get my mail for me? And I need someone to take out my trash. If I can get those 2 things done, I will pay you. And she said, you don't have to pay me. And I said, no, I would like to be a blessing to you if you're going to be a blessing to me. And so she said, well, you don't have to. I'll go get your mail. And if you need me to take out your trash, I'll take out your trash. And I said, okay, I appreciate it. So I gave her my keys. She went and got my mail. And this started last year. Before my sister died, she was getting my mail. And we would laugh and talk, and I got to know her better. And then after that, this year, we're in 2021, she came and she said, about 3 weeks ago, she said, Dorcas, and we're in 8-4 now. 2021. She said, Dorcas, guess what? And I said, what? She said, I asked my doctor if she would help me with my weight. And I said, what? She said, I asked my doctor if she would help me with my weight. And I said, I am so proud of you. And she just started smiling. I said, I'm proud of you. And I said, you know, when it cools off, maybe we could walk together. And so she said, okay, I'll walk with you. And I said, really? She said, yeah. And I said, oh, okay. And so she said, and maybe we could do exercise together. So here we are. We're planning to do our exercise together, walk together. And I told her, I said, you know, this is really a blessing. So I was telling her about, we have a QB club that meets on Tuesday morning, and we do exercises, and you're welcome to join us. We do exercises online, and we can see each other. And so she said, well, Dorcas, I would rather wait to do that. And I said, okay, no problem. She said, I want to just do them with you if that's okay. I said, yeah. And so she came, and we had the best time. We were just doing exercises, and she was telling me, I told my husband, I've got me an exercise partner. And I just started laughing, and it was just a blessing. And so then I told her, I said, you know, Tina, God orders our footsteps. I said, now here, I'm asking you, can you get my mail and take out my trash? Didn't even know her. I said, and now we're sitting up here doing exercises together. And she said, yeah, huh? And she said, and not only are we doing exercises together, she said, but you're my best friend. Man, that just grabbed me in the heart. And sometimes we don't know people that are watching us, and our conversations and the things that we do and say around people. And then she texted me when she went back home, and she said, can I join the QB club? Can I come online? And I said, sure. So I told her that I would have Marty text her the information, how she could get online and exercise with us. And she said, but she didn't have a QB. I said, you don't need one. That's okay. Just come on. And so I intentionally didn't bring my QB in here because I was going to do some exercises that my therapist had recommended for me, doing stretching and trying to strengthen my left side. And, you know, we were going to do some of those with the bands. And that's what we did. And Tina came online. And I told them, I said, hey, you guys, it's our prayer group that meets and we do exercise. I said, my neighbor is here. And everybody was saying, hi, Tina, you know. And I was telling them who she was and everything. And I said, she's here, and she don't have a QB, but she's going to get one. We're going to make sure she gets one. And so after the exercise class, my phone rang, and I was speaking to someone regarding Tina. And I was telling them, you know, how faithful Tina had been to me with helping me with different things that I needed help. And she's part of the exercise group, and they knew that. And they said to me, they said, Dorcas, I'm going to buy her a QB. I said, no. I said, she said, yeah, I'm going to buy her a QB. And so I said, well, let me go in with you so we can buy the QB. She said, no, I'm going to buy her a QB. So I waited, and then I called Tina and told Tina that somebody is buying her a QB. And she was so grateful for that. And so now she's a part of our QB group, and she had her QB on Tuesday, And man, she can go. And I'm just very proud of Tina and the other ladies that come online on Tuesday morning and we do exercise. It's really a blessing because we're spirit, soul, and body. And so that's what we're doing with our exercise. I'm able to sit up, and I believe that we're going to reach more people that want to do exercise. But one thing I learned, I hate to be on camera, but I had to put that down. I had to say, come on, Dorcas, you are who you are. And sometimes we don't want other people to see how we look, especially in the morning time, because we're just putting on something and we're doing exercise and we're having a wonderful time. But I said, you know what, Dorcas, you're Dorcas. And so I have really came to grips with that, and I'm just grateful for how we're doing our exercise. And now we got ladies doing exercises in different states from our prayer group. And I think me and Tina are the only one here in Arizona. But we're getting our bodies in line so that we can be spirit, soul, and body, so that we can be healthy. We're changing our eating habits. And we're going to have people that will be coming online that will be discussing different things with us to help us be more equipped to do the right thing. And we already have scheduled Leslie's son, who is a physical trainer, and he's going to come online and show us some exercises also that can be done for people with low impact. So we're just doing a wonderful thing. And I am just so glad that God has allowed me to touch people's lives and people touch my life back. And sometimes when we feel like giving up, and that's something that I always say, never give up, never. Sometimes it looks like it's not changing. Sometimes it looks like we're not doing anything. Don't lose hope in difficult times. That's a quote that I have quoted and that God has given me, and that's what I want to tell you. Don't lose hope in difficult times. Let's just keep on moving in the right way and in the right path. And one thing I learned about moving forward and then versus letting go. If we move forward and have a lot of things within our heart that are negative or disappointments or just things, life has things. If we have things within our heart that will negate or cause us to not be able to be the person that we want to be, that God wants us to be, then we need to just kind of look in, because what God has let me know is, Dorcas, not only do you need to move forward, but you need to let go. Because when you move forward, it's just like moving from California to Arizona. But you brought all that baggage in your mind with you. But if you let that stuff go, then you can have a new beginning and a fresh start. I feel like I have a fresh start in my life. I feel totally different. People have been calling me. They say, Dorcas, what's wrong? You sound so different. I'm saying I feel like, just with studying the difference between moving forward and letting go. And you can go online and look up. There's a lot of things that we can just go online and look those two different statements, because letting go is a totally different mentality. When you let go and leave everything else behind. But you let go so that we can start afresh and a new thing. And that's what we're doing. I wanted to get up out the bed. I'm up out the bed. I am up out the bed. And when I go to sleep at night, I go to sleep. I go to sleep and I'm not in pain. And I'm telling you, It's the therapy. It's the continuation of doing the things that I was instructed to do. It's my QB because it's moving my leg muscles and stuff. And I'm still not where I want to be or where I need to be. But I'm not near as where I was in 2020. I am doing so much better. And it's not only for me, it's for us. It's for all of us. We're never too old or too young to make a change. We're never too skinny, too fat, too tall, too short, too whatever. Because we are uniquely made. And this is the thing that I really want to say before I get offline. You know, I'm on a walker. And I just despised that walker. But what I realize is that I have met so many people and talked to them and encouraged them and tried to help them in any kind of way that I could on my walker. So I'm not going to despise who I am, where I am, and what I need to do to get to the next level. Who knows? You know, so even though I can sit down good and I don't know what the future is. I don't know what the plan of God is for my life. But whatever it is, I want to be doing it. So I am grateful right now for where I am. And I have a different mentality. I not only just have a different mentality, I have a different outlook on life. And I tell you, life is beautiful. Even in the pandemic and everything that's going on and people dying. Someone was calling me the other day and was saying, Dorcas, you don't understand. Oh, yes, I do. I understand death. I may not understand it the way that you understand it, but I understand death. And that's one thing that we also have to deal with our emotions. We have to deal with our feelings. We have to deal with our hurts. We have to deal with our loss. But once we do that, we have to allow God to let us go on. We can't get stuck there. And that's what I believe that my sister, she wouldn't want me stuck. My mom, my dad, and I don't believe none of them want me stuck. But even though I'm talking about them, I have to want not to be stuck. So I just want you to know, if you're doing exercise, just do what you can. I put some of my exercise songs on there. Oh my Lord. And I'm wondering, how in the world can anybody do exercise with these songs? I was huffing and puffing. Those songs are very fast. I have a lot of more songs that I've written, and I'm going to do some, modifications to some of them so that we can kind of slow the beat down. And then not the ones that I have made, but I'm going to be able to make some more so that they be more applicable to those of us who are dealing with challenges in our body. And I'm telling you, we have people that are online. These are people that have challenges in their lives, but we're moving on. And so it's just wonderful. I'm just grateful for what was presented to me in 2015 by my doctor that I used to have, because if she hadn't talked to me, I would probably be doing the same thing that I'm doing. God orders our footsteps, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for the doctor that I have now, and the things that we're doing, and we're moving forward. We're moving forward, not looking behind. We're going to be moving forward and doing a lot of different things. And oh my goodness, I got this idea for our group, and I was cracking up. I can't tell you what it is because we're going to get it together. And it's funny. I love to laugh. I've always loved to laugh. And if you don't do anything today, not only tell somebody you love them, but try to laugh. Laughter is like a medicine. Oh my goodness, it does the heart good. And so yesterday I was just cracking up and just having me a good time. Make a good time. You might say, Dorcas, you don't know what I'm going through. I don't. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. But just try to enjoy life, your family, the people that you love, the people that are surrounding you. Just try it. And we need to get rid of all these indifferences and talking about each other. I'm sick of that. And I asked God, I said, God, help me to keep my heart clean. It's not easy, but it's doable. Because anything you ask God, He can and will do it. So I am so pumped up about today. And whatever other day that God gives me, I am grateful for it. And I'm grateful for you all coming back and forth to my DorcasGazelle.com website. Hey, if nobody told you they loved you today, I want to tell you, I love you. And I have a saying. It says, if I ever told you I love you, I will love you for a lifetime. That's a powerful statement, and I just realized it. Because sometimes somebody can hurt you so bad, and you want to just throw in the towel. But that saying that I had written years ago came back to me. If I ever told you that I love you, I will love you for a lifetime. That's mean the good, bad, indifference, ugly, pretty, don't matter. I love you. You all be blessed and you have a wonderful day. Do something for your body. Spirit, soul, and body. Work on all three. Wow, what a blessing. Until next time, Dorcas Chandler.